Hello, everyone. Can everyone hear me okay and see me okay? Hello, Christy. One sec. Hi, Nate. Trying to make sure my phone's turned down. Sorry, I'm getting like so hot. I have to put my hair up. Of course, I didn't win bingo. How about you? Let me make some mods. Sorry. Okay, I sent some links out in Instagram messages, so hopefully that'll be easier for people to find me. So wait a little bit. I know, I think I had 2 numbers, but like it was going too fast for me while trying to set this up. Sorry, one sec. Okay. Hopefully I get some subscribers. That way they'll be able to maybe find me easier. So, what did everyone have for dinner tonight so far? Nate, yesterday at the new like consignment store by us, I had my mask on and the lady asked me if I was still in school. I'm like, no, I'm 34. And she couldn't believe it. I'm like, yeah, I know. But I thought I at least looked out of high school. I know. Hello, Emancipation 300. Thanks, Christy. It's just all this. So who bought some more Scentsy stuff tonight? Who came from the Thrift U party? Oh shoot, Christy, I forgot about the uranium sale. Did you get anything? Well, I was just saying how like I went to the store and the lady thought I was still in high school because I had my mask on. So I guess all she could see is this area. Yeah, Christy, I totally missed that sale. I forgot. Thanks, Christy. I was trying to sit on my bed earlier during the test. I thought it'd be more comfy, but no. So yeah, I got this chair from like Sam's, I think. It's like heavy duty. And there's like this side is my Tanala birds I found at the thrift store. And my little Mexican pottery. Oh, hi, Pamela. Sorry, just checking up on the comments. Yikes. People are pretty crazy these days. Everything sets them off at the tiniest little thing. I know, Nate. So many Karens these days. I sent Katie the link, so whenever she sees that, she might jump on the sale. Jump on the live chat with us. Glad Miss Pamela's here. I don't know. Maybe she got caught up with that call with her grandparents. I don't know. Thanks for sharing the story, Christy. So hopefully people will see it. Excuse me one moment. Thank you. Sorry, I said that's hilarious. I would do the same thing, Miss Pamela. Sorry, I muted it to tell my family to quiet it down. Yeah, Christy, I get so many crazy people. Like, people that tell us they're going to call corporate on us because we didn't, like, tell them fast enough that the prescription wasn't ready. And, like, ask them to put their mask on when they're, like, face to face with you. And they just, like, rant about it being their right. We're infringing on their rights to, not wear a mask. Like recently, I had this lady come in like less than an hour before we closed with like so a bunch of prescriptions because her father just got out of the hospital, and she was looking for the pain medication, which is like a class 2, which you have to manually bring in because of like being highly addictive. And I told her that we don't like she didn't have the prescription with her, so we couldn't fill it unless she brought it in. So she went back home like 3 times and said she couldn't find it in his release work from the hospital. But then finally, like, they found the prescription in the envelope. Everything was like taken care of. We called the other store and like we're gonna get it handled. And then after she left, like 10 minutes later, her sister calls and she's like, why wouldn't you give my father this medication? I'm like, whoa. First of all, like, we're not denying him any medications. I can't just hand out like, what was it? Like morphine and like Percocet without prescription. Like, I already talked to your sister, so maybe y'all should communicate, you know? Like, my pharmacist thought that was like hilarious, but you know, don't start just screaming at me as soon as you get on the phone when we've already helped, you know, as much as we could have helped. It's just very stressful sometimes on top of all the like, you know, we're already over 1,000 flu shots for the season, and of course our district manager comes by and, you know, you guys gotta get more, don't you want your bonus? Like, no, we don't have time and we're so understaffed, we don't care. Like, hi Sandra. Yeah, Gretchen, I worked on some of my the vintage ornaments I was trying to make, but I melted them a little bit with the hot glue gun and the sequins. Whoops. But today I just did some diamond painting of this Christmas Santa. Maybe I can show you guys. One sec. Let's see. There's my Santa. And then goes up. It's like a whole Santa with like a lantern. But yeah, it's each like tiny little stones. Like, sorry, this is so weird. But that's true emancipation. They don't pay me enough. Oh, cool. I didn't know they made a cold glue gun. Hi, Randy. Christy, like the whole like surface of the thing is tacky. Like there's like a glue sheet on it. And so you kind of just like take this special pen and you like pick up the little stone and you place it onto like the sticky tack sheet. It's almost like paint by numbers, but with like stones. So you just like match it up to which color matches what symbol. Okay, Miss Pamela. We'll probably be here until Thrift U comes on. So, all right. So, Christy and I were talking about some questions. So we were wondering, what is your favorite thrift find that you've found lately for those who have been out thrifting? Right, Christy? Okay, Nate, bring me back some. I love tequila. Just don't drink very often. Hi, Sandra. Yeah, Miss Pam, they had Sensi, and then they're going to come on at about 8 my time, Central, so 9 Eastern, they're going to be back on. Or like in about an hour, about, I believe. Hold on. I'm going to try to send the link out to some more people. Oh, I forgot about Patrick's deep dive as well. Okay. Oh, that sounds awesome, Christy. Yeah, I've been looking for apothecary jars for the pharmacy. That's $3. That's awesome. Yeah, luckily I'm off for Thanksgiving, but working every other single day. Through Monday through Sunday, except for Thanksgiving. Let me see. Sorry, I'm just going to send the link to some more people. Okay. Nice, Emancipation. Yeah, I've been keeping my eye out for any, but haven't seen them anywhere around me in Illinois. Okay, I was just sending out more links. Hopefully we get some more people in here. I know, I just recently found like my first piece of Occupy Japan, like a little elephant. It's just like one the Pink Elephant Parlor had. Yeah, this little elephant. No, Brandy. I only so far have the deer planter I got from Sandra. Actually, all my deer have come from Sandra. I got the 2 like sitting deers with the Christmas bells from her as well. And then just a little deer on the back of the thing I just got that Sarah had made on the Tonka truck. Thank you, Christy. I got that at Home Goods because I did not have enough light next to my desk. But if I turn it on, it looks like a giant, like, sun. Nope, I just... Alright. Oh, we're losing some people. I know. I hope at Thrift U tonight, she previewed some deer if they're going to be in the sale tonight. There were some pretty cute ones. I told Randy she can have the creepy looking one because I'll pass on that. I'm trying to think, like, I have like more cactus stuff in my room than anything. And I'm not trying to like decorate early for Christmas, but like, up. Oh, where's my tree? Oh, over there. I have my little Christmas tree tabletop so I can put all my vintage ornaments up. Yeah, what's everyone doing for Thanksgiving? Are they going to see their family? We're just going to go to my grandma's who lives like 3 minutes away, because we're kind of not quarantining together, but like she doesn't really see anybody but us or my cousins, so we're just going over. So it'll just be the four of us plus my grandma, having dinner together. Do I have any pets? Not right now. We used to have like 7, 8 snakes. We used to have a dog and some cats, but like, yeah, now all the snakes are gone. I think I started watching less than 3 months ago. I was trying to go back through Thrift U sales yesterday while I was waiting, and I think I was back like 2 months. So I think somewhere between 2 and 3 months, and somehow, like, I was watching, I don't even know how I discovered the crazy lamp lady, but that's probably why the vintage community came up, and I saw Miss Pamela's live sale one night when we were out for dinner. And then from there, I just like searched it up on YouTube live sales and found like all these other people, and so I just started watching like more and more and discovered Patrick, who lives like not that far from me. So I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, I had no idea that people were on YouTube selling anything, period. So it was awesome to find Miss Pamela first because she was hilarious and definitely brought me into this community. Linda, do I know you? Yeah, I don't even remember how I even found Jocelyn, the crazy lamp lady, but maybe it was the niche lady I found first. I heard people talking about her. No, so it must have been the lamp lady first. I don't even know, but. Oh, hi, Linda. How did you find me? Thrift U is supposed to be on at 8, they said. Yeah, Linda, unless you're from, like, Tennessee. Yeah, 8 Central, I believe. Well, Linda, we're all just hanging out chatting because we're waiting. These people are part of the vintage reselling community on YouTube. So we're all just hanging out before a sale. They're called Thrift and the letter U. And they're going to be on around 8 o'clock. And they sell vintage and Christmas items and other things at their sales. Maybe after Thanksgiving, I think, Christy. I'm trying to get them to hold out. I'm going to probably pack up all the things, the rest of the fall stuff on Thanksgiving, and then we'll probably get the tree out that weekend. We used to get a real tree, like they would go and cut it down, but I bought a fake tree for them because it's just too much work now. So we will probably put it up Thanksgiving weekend because I should be off, and then start trying to figure out what I'm going to do with all these new Christmas items I've gotten from the sales. Sorry, I just got to check something. Okay, Thrift U shared a post, so she posted a link, so hopefully people will see that and jump on over. I have worked in pharmacy. I used to work at the camera counter and developed film and did all the pictures for, I think it's about split half and half now. I've been working there for, in February, it'll be 13 years. So I've been in the pharmacy about 6 years and then did camera for another 6 years. I'm a certified pharmacy technician. I used to like it a lot more, but it's been super stressful, with COVID and so many flu shots and being understaffed, and they changed our operating system, which is so much worse. So many steps and stuff's constantly going down. We have to reboot constantly and call the help desk, which takes 45 minutes at least to get someone to pick up. It's terrible. But at least I like my coworkers most of the time. We have a good time. But yeah, Christy, it'll be, I think I just passed 6 years, I believe, in the pharmacy. I started in August some year. I don't even know. Hi, Jen Bootsy. So, what would be your holy grail find? What would you love to find next? When you're out thrifting or antiquing or at an estate sale? One moment. I know that Hold Howard Santa mugs Miss Pamela had. Those are really cute. Yeah, Christy, at the new consignment store I went to by me, they had a ton of paintings. There's a lot of gorgeous ones. There was one they said you could buy and the money would go to St. Jude's, like children's hospital, and that she said it's probably like a $300 painting, and she was selling it for $100, and then she said I could have it for $60, but the painting reminded me of like the Eye of Mordor, so I passed on that. Yeah, same Emancipation. I'm just learning about all this stuff too. You know, Chrissy, right? I'm oh, I don't even know what that is, Linda. Department 56. I'll have to look that up. Well, Christy, I make some jewelry as well. I've done that a lot. I'm trying to like look around. I'm not very good at painting, basically just those like paint party things, but more like hands-on crafts, like trying to try some macrame. Like I've been doing floral arrangements the last few years. Just to do photography. I did a couple, or like an engagement shoot, some wedding for someone at church. Just like a lot of different crafts. Like, oh man, Emancipation. I hope you find that brooch. That'd be really cool. Family history. Randy, of course she's going to be making coffee. I mean, how can she survive? Well, Linda, I don't like my friend Kim suggested I should do live sales, but the only thing I'm weary of is like, because I could do the organization part, find the items, but it's just space for these items and the whole shipping thing is what scares me the most. Like, well, not scares, but like the anxiety or stress of it, because that's a lot, and like a lot to pack up and like have that and deliver to the post office, or so I'm not ready to jump in there yet. I was trying to do some Facebook like marketplace sales, but haven't had any like takers on those things yet. I know, Randy, right? She needs some like some mellow out. Yeah. Like what Christy said, what do y'all snack on during live sales? I don't really snack on anything during the sales. I usually just will sit there drinking like something like a Pure Leaf or pop or something. But we know Christy and Sarah both like the peanut M&Ms. Oh, I didn't know that, Linda. That's cool. You'll have to send me a link of your eBay so I can check it out. Yes, Sam does have the patience of a saint. But they both crack me up. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have a ginger ale. I haven't had ginger ale in forever. Yeah, I know, Christy. My friend who just like joined in the Scentsy party earlier too, and she watched Miss Pamela's sale, said that Sam and I have a lot of the same like kind of like responses and mannerisms. She said that we're like twins. Yeah, I love a Dr. Pepper. Where's Nate with my tequila? Yeah, is everyone having turkey, or do you have different traditions? Like you have ham, or like you have steaks instead? We're going to have turkey. I believe sweet potato casserole. My grandma wants me to make my cornbread casserole that I make. That's really good. And cranberry sauce. Typical Thanksgiving things. Oh, that sounds good, Christy. Well, like in August, hi Dee. In August, my grandma and my mom were in the hospital. Like literally the same day, they both went in, and grandma had like pneumonia or like something like the twisted bowel, but now she's at home. She has oxygen, but like she seems to be getting a little bit better with the oxygen. She doesn't need it as much, so hopefully she'll keep going stronger on that, and she won't have to have it at all. But she kind of gets sick of dragging that little hose around the house. But we've all been kind of helping her out since I work at the Osco. I will pick her up like groceries and stuff and drop them off on the way home. But I mean, she's pretty good for being like 92 and living alone. But so yeah, we're gonna see her for Thanksgiving. So and then Doreen, her daughter, my aunt, like we're gonna all like FaceTime. So since she can't be in town, and we're all gonna see each other, like FaceTime each other, so that way she can see her mom. Oh, thank you, Christy. I gotta say, it drives me a little. She's a little crazy with the request, but that's what happens. Everybody's always requesting food when you work at a grocery store. So, yeah. Did you bring me a bottle of tequila, Nate? Oh, let me put this down. So, Deez, are you ready for some more three-way sales? Off license. Yeah, Nate, I saw your sorry, I gotta move this. Nate, I saw your post of your new Wedgwood plates. Can't wait till you get your plate. All the way from the USA. Yeah, I don't know what had happened to Katie. Like, she was taking a call with her grandparents earlier during the Scentsy party, but she was supposed to jump on. Hope everything's good. Nate, there's a store attached to the pub. That's crazy. In case you're not drunk enough. Oh, is Mimi's sale on now? Oops, sorry. Will do, Linda. Thanks for stopping by. Well, thanks for coming over, Dee, and stopping in with us. It's like my first time live with everyone. Tested out with Katie, and then with Katie and Katie and Christy and Norma Jean stopped by earlier on my test. Oh, Katie's coming. So, maybe I'll just wait until Katie gets here, but she had a question like, yeah, it was kind of spur of the moment. Like, we practiced through YouTube last week, but the lag was like insane through YouTube. So I tried through StreamYard today because Christy suggested that I do it, and so kind of just came together in the last few hours. Yeah, Katie's coming on, and then we can talk about, she suggested, like, what's your favorite vintage game that either you've played or you played when you were younger? Yeah, Dee, I love my sunflower paintings. They're like the one whole wall in our dining room. Definitely needed some artwork, so that's awesome. We don't have a special name in Illinois for our liquor stores. They're just liquor stores. And where I work, they sell so much alcohol. People are trying to come at like 6 o'clock in the morning to buy booze. Or they come to the pharmacy while they reek of alcohol. It's just, when you can smell the alcohol through your mask, it's just gross. I would say I started collecting deer, I guess. I have 3. Someone said that makes a collection. And like, I seem to be like liking like the Mexican pottery look, or like wood carved kind of plates and things. Here comes Katie.
Sorry, I didn't get a notification from you. And then,
Okay.
then Dee said, "Hey, Angela's looking for you."
Oh, thanks, Dee. Yeah, I don't know. I tried to send some of the links out, and I don't know.
Hopefully, people will come.
Yeah, and Nate just got back. He ran down to the off-license store for some tequila.
Oh, really? They have such a thing there?
I know. I said, where's my tequila? No.
They can bring us a drink. You can be our official bartender.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I just asked them about what's your favorite vintage game.
Oh, that's fun.
Back
For some reason, let me see if I can log in on YouTube so I can see the chat, because I don't know why I can't I see it on StreamYard.
There's Christy. Love playing Monopoly
Oh, Monopoly's fun.
and Trivial Pursuit.
Christy,
Oh no. And then Soul Nate. Like to play Mahjong. I like to play that on the computer. I don't even know how to play it on the actual board game.
Yeah, I don't know much about Mahjong, but my grandmother plays it and she knows quite a bit about it, and that's just something I'd like to learn more about.
Nate's gonna make us a new drink.
I like it, Nate, very much.
It's like the opposite of a Shirley Temple.
Yeah. Is it
Yeah.
like a dirty martini? Does it have olives and olive juice in it and vodka?
Sorry. Oop. Trying to
My,
center myself here.
so, what's your favorite vintage game, Angela?
My family, we love Clue. Like,
Clue's such a good
played Clue for so long. We even have like this wooden, um, like wooden cased Clue that we got, like a collector's edition a few years ago. Yeah, we like Clue big time. They don't like to play what is it? Shoot, what's it called? It's like Trivial Pursuit, but they don't like playing that with my dad and I because they say we cheat because we know all the answers. So, like,
Um, it's like Trivial Pursuit. I'm
I
trying to.
know, and like, because you can do like, well, I guess not like Trivial, but there's like charades. You can like sculpt or draw, and there's like tons of
Oh,
questions.
I know what that is, but I
I
can't think of the
know. I
name.
just can't think of it. Like, I have it right in the other room, like, but I can't think of it. Or like a big time game we play during holidays is Pictionary, but I don't know.
Oh, I love Pictionary
Yeah,
so much.
my dad hates when because everyone gets so loud and like so intense. Like, but no, we love Pictionary, and I don't know why I can't think of that game. Cranium, that's what it is.
Oh, Cranium. Yes, that's it. Yeah.
But then everybody will be like, "No, I don't want to act out," or "No, I don't want to draw this," or I'm like, "Okay, I don't want to play this anymore. It's not fun." Like, but no, I love trivia stuff. Oh, Yahtzee, yes, I like Yahtzee.
My friend is an artist, and he's really, really talented at drawing, and he does costume design. And the funniest experience I ever had was the two of us were playing Pictionary. Not well, it was Frank, my friend, and then his other friend, my friend also now, Coley. And we were playing, and I can't draw to save my life. So here I am drawing squares. I pretty much have gotten the point that if you can just start with a square, it will turn into something. So I'm drawing a square, and Coley's getting everything that I am drawing because it's simple and easy. And then Frank gets up to draw, and because he's so talented and so detail oriented,
A baby
it
pickle.
would take him, just the whole minute to just get part of the face. And we're like, Frank, what is that? And he's like, well, don't you know it's supposed to be a giraffe? And I'm like, Frank, you got to go faster than that.
Dude, my brother is just like that. He'll be like, he's left-handed, so like we'll be like trying to peer over. We're like, we can't even see what you're doing, and then he'll just like keep like tapping it, and we're like, we don't know what that means. Like, what is this?
The
Like, just
tapping
like,
never works.
I'm like, no, I don't know.
I see Apples to Apples. That's another one of ours that we like is Apples to Apples
Yeah,
and
we haven't played that one much.
Chicken Foot. Have you ever played Chicken Foot?
No, I haven't heard of that one.
So you get dominoes, and basically you start with like the double 12, and that goes all the way down to the double blank, which is basically 0. And the fun part of the game is you have to have, like, if you start with a double blank, you have to have a 12 to get in the game. And if you don't, you have to keep drawing. And of course, the object of the game is to get rid of as many dominoes as you can. And if you do draw the double blank, it's worth 50 points. So you could be out of the game and just drawing out of a pile, hoping to get a 12 to get in. And you could amass like, 200 points just in one round, but you just keep building off of the dominoes. So like if someone puts down a 12 and there's a 5 on the end, then you can put a 5 down or a double 5. And then if it's a double 5, people have to play the chicken.
Gorilla monkeys.
Hi,
Hey,
Karen.
Carrie. Yeah, I don't know how vintage it is, but like we used to play spoons sometime.
Oh, spoons is fun.
Oh my gosh, people. Yikes. You better watch out.
Our family is super competitive over spoons.
Yeah, we try to help grandma. We're like, look, go. Hurry, grab a spoon.
Gotta be fast.
Like, yeah. I just found out about this card game from some people at church. I play with my family sometimes called Dutch Blitz. Like, it's all just cards, and then you have to like build up different colored piles from like 1 to 10. So we're trying to like get my mom to play, but it's a little too hard for her now. But the game is like crazy. They're like, you cheat, you're too fast. I'm like, I'm going slow. Sometimes I play 2 decks and I still win.
My grandfather always remembers they played, I guess it was like a bridge type game of some kind. I don't know. There's a lot of variations on like bridge and poker and things like that. But one time they were playing in a big group. I think it was for something at the radio convention or radio station my grandfather worked at. And his mom was there. And she kept saying, man, I keep winning. I mean, she was just genuinely shocked that she was winning like every hand. Well, what had happened was he and his brother had stacked the deck so that she would win every time. And it took her several hours before she caught on what was going on.
Oh my gosh, I know about Monopoly drama, seriously. I got a Game of Thrones Monopoly, and I'm like the only one that watches it, so I have to like describe everything to everybody. But like my mom has started watching some of it now, and like so, but we like to press a button and it plays like the theme song. And I'm like, this is my property.
Monopoly does take forever, Dee, and that's why it's not the top of my list of favorite games, just because, you know, you're there for several hours. But I have my grandmother's antique Monopoly, which is fun. And my grandmother remembers playing that with her 3 brothers, and they had a lot of fun playing that in the 30s and 40s. So that's pretty cool.
What's the Saran Wrap game?
Oh, Carrie, is that where you
wrap?
wrap?
Like in a ball, and there's tons of stuff in the layers.
Yeah, you wrap things up at Christmas, and you put like something on it that makes it slippery, and you have to unwrap it or something. I've seen things like that.
Or is it the game where you put it over the toilet seat?
Oh, yeah. Well, we did that to my grandmother once. My grandfather was a big trickster, and he liked to play pranks, and so one time we did that, and we put shaving cream on the toilet seat at night. My grandmother was so mad.
Yeah, so it's the game.
I'll have to watch that, Carrie, the videos about it. It sounds really neat.
Okay, I made some more moderators.
Awesome. People are getting wrenched up here in the chat.
My gosh, the trolls are out like crazy lately.
Oh, they have been. Have you seen on Pamela's sale and Thrift U sale? They get a ton.
Earlier, I kept missing what the guy said, but at Alex's sale, someone was like starting drama with BMOS, like because like there was a new lady bidding on all the stuff, and they're like, you know, we're just trying to be sure. Can you email us your info? And then so BMOS is like, you know, can you email them as soon as possible so that way they have your info? And then this guy's like, you're treating us like we're criminals or something, and like I kept missing like the bad things he said because I was like going in and out of the room, but like people were like, I can't believe he said that. I'm like, what happened? Like, but he came back in later too and was trying to start drama. They had to like keep blocking him out.
That's horrible. Well, you know, you do have to if someone's new and they keep bidding, you do wonder, because it does happen a lot on other sales where it turns out that it's not an actual person. So to be fair, you know, they do have to take down the second person. That's just how it goes. And if it's someone that is legitimate, they will email and you know, hopefully get their items. But that is what they have to do. People don't need to be so mean. And it is hard if you don't put, if I don't think enough people put folks in timeout, and you got to put them in timeout so that they're gone for a while.
Christy.
Oh no.
I've seen that on like some
Oh,
YouTube like prank videos. But it sounds like something I would do.
yeah, there was I felt so terrible there on Misty's sale. She had just made me a moderator, and I felt really honored because I was finally a moderator on Misty's sale. And this lady came on, and I guess I didn't pay attention that she had previously bought something because the chat moves extremely fast, and it is hard to keep up with everything. And she was trying to tell Misty how to spell her last name, and a bunch of us thought she was saying the F word, and so we were all instantly blocking her. It was like 3 of us. And Misty was like, "Oh no, don't block her. She just bought this great item." And I felt so terrible. And then, Graham,
Carol.
son's, Misty's friend's son was like, it's understandable because it really did look like a bad word, but it turns out her last
that one.
is spelled very similar.
The same one that was at Pamela's sale?
Yes, the same one that Vinny keeps typing in the chat.
Yeah. Yeah, Keith, this is our first stream, but if Connor's for real, happy birthday.
Welcome, everybody that's new to the chat. 12 people. Thanks for joining us on a Sunday night.
Yes, hello.
I see Gretchen's in the chat. Hi, Gretchen. I don't think I said hello to you before.
Thanks for the extra number, Carrie, at the bingo, but that helped me none.
I
only have like 2 numbers, as always.
How'd that go? I was going back and forth between different events, so I
didn't go too long, but I forgot who got it. It wasn't someone I recognized the name, but at least it didn't go on for too long.
It wasn't a Pamela Blanchard bingo.
Yeah, like a 4-hour bingo.
My next book needs to be titled The Bingo Round That Never Ended.
I can't believe she had to read off like 75 different numbers. And she thought she had too many numbers. I'm like, well, Sam does 100 and we got there faster. So I don't know. It was just bad luck.
Yeah, I think it's just all in the luck, like who picks what numbers, because I don't think that it matters that you have that many numbers, because you could still have, I don't know, say 20 numbers, and there are people that don't pick those numbers,
I know. Sarah was kind of calling them from the background, so I'm like trying to listen and like set up the live. I'm like, wait, what did you say? Like, I missed all those.
Well, when Joni had her live at the same time at that 4-way sale was going on, I was watching both at the same time.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I try to support everyone, I feel like I like to see as much as I can. So I had like 2 things going, and Michael was talking, and then she was giving numbers. So on one hand, I was like writing numbers down and listening to Michael talk about his wreath. And I'm like, okay, I got to focus on one thing. I can't do this at the same time.
It took a while. And Joni's too, I feel like, to get a number, because she just kept calling and everybody's like, we got nothing. Like,
nothing. I know.
Like, and I'm like, okay, let's just pick a random number generator winner. Like,
yeah, random
number 1 through 1,000. And like, ta-da, you win.
There was a time my grandparents used to go to Sea Island all the time in Georgia before it became super exclusive. And now, you got to be someone to actually get in there. But it used to be that you could just go on vacation and visit, and they had a bingo night. And they were known for their bingo because the announcer guy was just super good at bingo, and he'd been there forever. So Grandma took me one time, and you have to get really dressed up to go to the bingo. And so we're sitting there, and I'm 1 away from winning $500. And that's never happened to me because I never win anything. And this little kid who's 6 years old ends up winning a $500 cash prize.
Yeah, they're supposed to go on at 8, so we'll see.
Well, 8 o'clock. Yeah, we'll see.
Like, Katie and I were saying yesterday, like around,
And around.
like around 8 o'clock. Oh, be quiet, they're here.
Counting, shooting for 8:15. Okay, Thrift U.
Drink break.
Yep. I am having some Gatorade.
Ah,
Did
I
you
just
hear?
like cut my finger on this bottle cap.
You know, this one was really super hard to open, and I don't have trouble with that, but they put these ridges in it, and my hand
Yeah,
hurts.
I just like
from trying to
sliced
open it.
my finger. Yikes.
Ow, that hurts.
Jeez. Is
Okay,
this Sam or Sarah?
yeah, that's
Sarah's
always
probably
good.
still getting ready.
Sarah might be in the shower like she was the other day. I thought that was so funny.
Hello, Sam.
Oh, hi, Sam.
Jeez. Okay.
What's new with the vintage recipe you are going to make? So Christy, the next thing I hope to make is the ring around the tuna. Yes, I'm setting myself up for some really bad food, but that's what I hope to get next is the ring around the tuna. And it has tuna and jello, and it's got the green olives in it. And that's just going to be really tasty. But I probably will do this after Thanksgiving. So we'll go through Thanksgiving week, and then I will do the next Jello probably the week after and give that a go. It seems really popular. People like it.
Yeah, more Miracle Whip recipes.
Oh boy, I do not like Miracle Whip, and I
Me
don't think
neither.
that I could
Ugh.
suffer through another recipe of that. So now I might also try that ketchup recipe that had the ketchup and the sugar and had a cup of sugar and it had vanilla extract, which was really weird. And then
No,
it had
gross.
like chopped onions and something else on a cracker. So I don't know. That sounds interesting. You won't lick the Miracle Whip spoon, but you will eat tuna. Tuna and jellos is gross. I'm sorry. I already know that it's going to be bad, but Miracle Whip lingers in your mouth. And I cannot get that taste out of my mouth for hours after that live. No, I won't like it, but it will be interesting to try. I need to get one of those tall jello molds, like, the big tall ones, so that we can properly have a big ring around the tuna. But I have to tell you that my elderly neighbor, I mentioned on the live, my neighbor Maybell loves these casseroles. And when I'm, saying that she loves them, that is an understatement. I called her and I said, Maybell, I'm outside your door and I've left you some food. This was after the live. And, she's just this really sweet Southern lady. And she loves these old casseroles with Miracle Whip and peas and the whole thing. She goes, oh, how wonderful. I can't wait to heat that up. I'm going to get it right now outside. And the minute I was on the phone with her, she had a bowl of it in the microwave and she was like licking the spoon. And she's like, Kate, you always make the most delicious food. This is so wonderful. Thank you. And I just made her evening, bringing her and she's like, oh, and you made my favorite, the Jello salad with the fruit. And I'm thinking, okay, well, it's gone to a good home, but I can't eat it.
Did she lose her sense of taste?
No, she just likes, I don't know if she likes this kind of thing. So, I'm glad it went somewhere that, it wasn't wasted.
Straight in the toilet.
But I would have thrown it away.
Yeah, gross. There's a daytime talk show I used to watch, The Real, and like the one girl on there, she would make like tuna sandwiches and dip them in Kool-Aid. And she's like, no, trust me, you'll love it. And I'm like, that is so disgusting. Like, what?
I'm not a big Kool-Aid fan because I kind of got soured. We had a kid in our cooking group in high school. We had to make home ec, and he would make his job was the Kool-Aid, and he would dump 8 cups of sugar in the already sweetened Kool-Aid, and it was so gross. Christy doesn't like Kool-Aid either. Do you like Kool-Aid, Angela?
Yeah, I don't even. probably haven't had that since like elementary school. I
Oh,
don't know. Like,
did you ever get the little Kool-Aid in the clear cups with the little vanilla wafer crackers as a snack? That's
no.
something they would always bring us in kindergarten.
Dip her Fritos and blueberry pie. What? No.
Ew, no. Now I do like French fries. I have to say, French fries and
Frosties.
Frosties are pretty darn good. I have to say. Kool-Aid.
Bologna, cheese, and ketchup. No. No.
I don't think so.
We used to have a babysitter who would like give us these bologna sandwiches with so much mayo that I don't know. It didn't even like I didn't even think of it as a kid to say this is disgusting, but I would like shove them down the street vent like the street grate because I'm like, this is so disgusting. like ugh.
My mom, she was very health conscious and, rightfully so, but she never really let us have like white bread with real sugary jello, not jello, but jelly. And so when we go to my babysitter's house, she let us have the jello and the white bread.
Oh, Carrie, seriously.
I thought that was so magical.
Just take the sugar and dump it in your mouth.
No. That's what Kool-Aid really is. It's just sugar.
Just add vodka, and then you got yourself a drink. So
yeah, or put it in gummies and freeze it.
That's better. Yeah, some real cool Jello jigglers.
Yeah, adult Jello.
Oh my gosh.
That is the Kool-Aid ingredients. That's right, Christy.
Yeah, it's like a bag of sugar.
Yeah, a whole bunch of it.
Oh my god.
For you probably don't know because I don't know if they have Kool-Aid ads in New Zealand, but here there's a Kool-Aid man. You'll have to look him up. He's a pitcher filled with Kool-Aid, and the ads. I remember growing up, he would come busting through the wall.
Kool-Aid.
Yeah, Kool-Aid. My husband likes onions on peanut butter sandwiches. Oh, that's interesting, Sue.
So does my father. Like, we used to put Doritos on our sandwiches sometimes.
I like peanut butter and banana sandwiches like Elvis Presley did. Those are pretty good. Jay had a live haul and drank vodka. Because
that was hilarious.
That was funny. I saw that.
Yeah, Jay, are you here? I thought he might be stopping in, but oh my gosh, he did like a 3-hour haul while he was drunk. It was so funny.
I really enjoyed that live. What is it?
Yeah, Carol D, that sounds good. Cream cheese and strawberry jam.
Oh, yeah, that does sound delicious. I like strawberries a lot.
My friend at work, one of my pharmacists, she hates strawberry because the seeds are on the outside. And so I'm like, what about stuff that's just strawberry flavored? It doesn't have the seeds in it. And she's like, no. I'm like, I'm going to get you a big strawberry shaped cake for your birthday. I'm like, are you so? She's like, no, the seeds are on the outside. I'm like, okay.
Was she traumatized by strawberry as a kid?
I know. Well, I think she said it led back to because she's, her parents are from India, and she said something about the strawberry milk that they used to give them back then, would be more thick and gross. So I think it's just the whole strawberry grossness in her memory.
Those things will sour you.
Hello, Sue Golombeski.
Hi, Sue.
I saw you at Alex's sale earlier.
Yeah, Sue's in quite a few of the sales. Thank you for joining. Yeah, my mom, one time, she went to Hawaii on a trip and she ate a bunch of hot dogs and then got on a boat and got really, really sick. And she won't eat hot dogs to this day because it's turned her like your friend with the strawberry milk.
Yeah, I'm not into hot dogs. But
I like hot dogs, and people keep wanting to tell me what's in them, and I'm like, I'd rather just not know. I'd
I
rather
know, bliss and blindness. Thank you.
live in ignorant bliss, right?
Yeah. Like, I'm not a huge sausage, like, I don't know, I think it's just, like, the spice, like, I don't care for fennel or something, like, ugh.
See, I like spice, but not overly spicy. There is some sausages that will just knock you right out.
Yeah, I don't like them when they're, like, strong with, like, the fennel, like, spicy.
Oh,
I like,
like
hot
spices.
Cheeto kind of
Yeah.
spicy, but, like,
There are a lot of German sausages, Polish kielbasa that has a lot of that flavor in it.
yeah.
I personally really like it, but it's not for everybody.
No, don't talk about what happens to the strawberries. I don't. Oh, no.
Oh, I
I
saw
know what
that.
happens.
Christy, if you're talking about the video about the strawberries in the water, yeah, that's really gross. I saw that. I'd rather have not had ever seen that. There's a lot of fruit that I have seen some very bad things, and it has turned me a little bit when I see certain things.
Yeah. Some things
Oh,
you wish you never knew.
that's right. And
But
have you ever been just scrolling? I mean, before you did like Instagram, but now back on Facebook, when you just be scrolling and everything would be happy, and then out of nowhere you'd see like this spider coming out of banana, and it would just freak you out, and you're like, why would somebody share that and go messing up my day?
oh my gosh, that happened to me at Halloween. When you think something's coming, and then you're like, okay, and then all of a sudden it's like, bam, like, just scares you.
Yeah, I was just watching this video, and this guy's like, well, let me show you this banana, and I'm like, oh, cool, this is a cooking video. What's this guy gonna do with the banana? And you're hooked because now you got to know. You're 5 seconds in, and you're like, okay, well, let me watch. And I don't know where this giant spider just comes out of the peel. I'm like, I don't like spiders, so I just jumped about 10 feet and was like, nope, never buying bananas again. Nope, nope, nope.
I do not watch the parade, but my mom and my brother like love it watching it together.
I'm a parade nut. I have to watch the parade every year. I sit down with my coffee and my cinnamon roll, and that's where my happy place for Thanksgiving morning. Do you have a favorite float, Carrie? I really like seeing Jimmy Fallon go by. And then, of course, I like the giant Snoopy balloon. I think he's fantastic. Sue's saying she normally watches the parade.
I can't believe how deep I cut my finger on this pop bottle. Like,
Are you okay? Are you bleeding?
no, like it's not bleeding really anymore, but it's just like it feels super weird. It's like it just like made like a crease right into my finger. Like I'm like, oh, okay. Now
Well, what you didn't see on the video of me cooking the jello, I lost a fingernail to
ah,
on the jello video. Those darn peppers. You didn't see it, but I was just chopping along. Never try to chop and chat, I guess, is lesson learned. Wasn't paying attention, and I was like, oh, ow, that didn't feel good. And I looked down. I mean, I wasn't bleeding, but I had chopped through my whole nail.
yes, I say pop bottle. We don't say soda.
We say soda here, I think. Or maybe that's just I've always said soda.
Pop bottle and stuffing.
I say stuffing. I don't say dressing. Now, my dad's family says dressing because they're used to the oyster dressing because they're all from New Orleans.
Yeah, I rather would have the stuffing. I don't like it when it's all like saturated with the stuff. Like, and it's like all wet. No.
You like the dry stuffing.
Yeah, I'd rather have the drier stuff.
Yeah, I like
No, Nate. Gross. The
Oh
fingernail
no.
added to the flavor.
And no, it did not get into the food, and I did not serve my neighbor anything with fingernail in it. I promise. I was very careful.
I don't know where they came up with this like Miracle Whip on Jello. Like, gross.
It's disgusting. You want to see the picture again? It's right here. Y'all will be sick of seeing this Better Homes and Gardens magazine. Look at this. Chicken of the sea, chunk tuna with. Look how gross that looks.
There's like cloves on the bottom. Thank you.
You got hard-boiled eggs with it, and tomatoes and carrots, I think. Now, I don't know what the little things are. Maybe they're currants, like raisins.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah, not sure about that. But look at this one. This is raspberry Bavarian mold.
I mean, what's in it?
Well, there is 10 ounces of frozen raspberries. Okay, that's not bad. Oh, raspberry flavored gelatin, evaporated milk, red food coloring, which is strange because I would think that the gelatin would already be colored, lemon juice, salt, and hot water. But here's the Miracle Whip ad again.
That is just disgusting.
Oh, but this is what
very brave of you for trying it.
This is what I want to try. Let me know what you think. Not that I think it's going to be good, but look at this with the ketchup. And then you've got this cold tomato soup in a pitcher that you put in the. That looks so bad.
That looks like puke.
Yeah, it's not very good. And then I guess these are cranberries, but they kind of look like beets. I don't know how appetizing that really looks.
Oh, maybe it's like the cranberry from a can, like in a slice.
Ocean Spray cranberry red. Do you like the Ocean Spray cranberry, or do you like cranberry made by itself?
I don't mind the Ocean Spray, but I like the whole berry. I don't like the whole gelatin, like the comes out one piece. I'd rather have the whole berries, so at least it's more realistic looking.
I like the canned cranberry. My dad spends all day making this really good cranberry thing, but it's not as good to me as the can. I know that's terrible, but I don't see any other food in here. I'm just gonna look for other food. Oh wait, here's some food.
You gonna try one of those dishes for Thanksgiving, Katie?
No. I don't know. We got a lot of soup going on. This might not
look that bad.
No, that honestly is probably okay. Oh yeah, look, here's the little Campbell soup girl, but she looks frightened.
She's like, "Oh, this tastes disgusting." Ah.
Let me get it. Oh, here's some chicken for you. This does not look all that great. It's just that it's coloring, Like, I think if it were crispier looking.
I think you and Carrie both said you're going to be solo on Thanksgiving.
Yes, I am.
I saw a picture last night someone had posted from Whole Foods where you could get a whole prep thing with turkey and green beans and sweet potato casserole and turkey and gravy. Made me think of you guys.
Oh, that's nice.
Maybe that's what Carrie can grab.
I think Carrie was going to pick up a pre-made meal. I like to cook, so I'm taking on cooking the whole turkey and all. So we'll see how that goes. I will try to pass some out to my neighbors just by leaving it at their door, I think.
That's nice. I'm only gonna make the cornbread casserole and that's it.
I was debating on that today, what I would make, because there's too many things that I do like at Thanksgiving. And I thought, well, it's just me, and that seems silly to make like 5 casseroles. But I've decided that I do have to have the stuffing, the mashed potatoes, the sweet potato casserole, and the green beans. I can't go without it. Oh, Dee, I live alone, and my grandparents are in a retirement center, and I can't go visit them because of the pandemic right now. They're totally in lockdown, and my mom is not taking any risks coming over here since I'm immune compromised and she has to be out with the public. So it's just me. And my dad was wanting me to come, but he said there was other family coming, and I thought, I just don't know that that's safe, to be honest. So I will just be here and with Louie enjoying cooking and the parade. We'll be
The rest of us.
Yeah. Yeah, and everybody else, because there'll be so many lives happening, I'm sure, Thanksgiving Day, that I'll be able to tune in.
Yeah, Patrick and this overstuffed house is going to be having her first sale. And I think Cindy's Thrifting again is going to be still having a sale.
I'm wondering, is she still having a sale?
I believe I asked her in one of the live sales, and I think she said yes. So she should be on it. So at least we have those 3.
Those to
and
watch.
then maybe we'll have to go on live.
Yeah, I'd love to come on with you sometime during the day.
Hello, Paige.
Hey, Paige. Welcome, welcome.
Welcome back. Did you bring back a lot of goodies from where he went? I can't remember where she went.
Would she go to an antique store today?
Oh, no, I think she was out of state.
Oh, fun. That's exciting.
Seattle, maybe? I can't remember. Or Washington, maybe.
Yes, I think this overstuffed house does have an owl fairy lamp that glows.
I'll have to check that out.
Yes, Carrie, your mom's in Florida here. We'll have to do a meetup sometime after the pandemic, of course.
Carrie's in Texas, I think.
Yes.
In Austin.
KCATX.
Yeah.
Yeah, your mom, I don't think is that far from me, Carrie. And I don't know how far away I am from Alex. I think I'm like 3 hours from her, which would be fun to do a meetup sometime. And then also, I think, is it Christine from Side Street Markets in Florida too?
Yeah, how far are you from Alex? I know someone was asking you the other day.
I think I'm 3 hours. I don't know. I'm in Jacksonville, and where she's moved. So since she's moved, I'm
not sure.
I think she's near Port St. Lucie, which is about 3 hours from me. And where are you, Angela? What state?
I'm in Illinois.
Illinois. I have family that lived in Illinois for years and years.
I think Margie B is in Florida too.
Oh, Margie B is?
I was watching her sale the other day. I think she said she was from Indiana, but they've been living in Florida now.
Nate, you'll be spending a lonely Thanksgiving in Nebraska. Well, maybe Michael Todd.
Will it be lonely? Yeah, with Michael Todd. Nate, you're never going to be lonely.
Oh, your mom's only an hour from St. Augustine? So you're only like 90 minutes from me. Your mom is anyway, Carrie. That's really cool. Oh, yeah. Well, that would be fun, Carrie. And Christine at Side Street Market lives about 30 minutes south of her mom. That's awesome. So you have to work Thanksgiving, Angela, or are you home?
No, it's literally my only day off this week. I'm working Monday to Sunday, except for Thanksgiving.
You are a busy gal.
Yeah, so hopefully Wednesday or Friday. Those are my shorter days. Hopefully they'll tell me I can stay home. So, but probably not Wednesday. Probably not this week because everyone's going to come in saying, "What do you mean? I have no pills." Like, it's a holiday. Duh.
I gotta get them before I travel somewhere.
Paige, I'm in like more northern Illinois, like an hour north of Chicago. Like Patrick said, I live about a half an hour away from him, so
That's wild.
like more north west. Yeah.
Black Friday must have been awful, Carrie, in the pharmacy, because I'm sure no one's there. As you said, it's slow. Is that the case, Angela?
I know everyone always thinks it's going to be crazy, but I feel like it's only going to be a little bit nuts because we can't get an order until like Monday. So whatever, people are going to be like, I don't have anything, and we're not going to be able to get a hold of the doctor because they're probably going to take the whole weekend, like the holiday through the Monday off. So we just get to answer that constantly, like, no, your doctor hasn't called it in yet.
That has to be so frustrating. They answer the same thing over and over and over again.
Oh yeah, Elgin is like where my dad works, has like his shop in Elgin. It's like right down the road.
So my dad's parents and my great-grandparents are from Heron, Illinois, which I don't know how far away that is. I don't know Illinois.
Where is it?
Heron, Illinois.
I'm not familiar, but I've heard of it. I mean, like, I don't know if it's like in middle or southern Illinois.
It would be southern Illinois, I think.
Uh-huh. So who wants to bet Sarah's still in the shower? No.
We'll start wages at $5. No, I'm just kidding.
To pay for Katie's next meal.
Yes, my turkey that arrived today. The guy that brought my grocery order today, I asked on the directions if he would text me about the turkey, because on the Publix.com delivery, they either had a 3-pound turkey or no other options. And I didn't want a 3-pound, like that's really small. So I just put a message in that when they were shopping, if they could text me and I could tell them what pounds I wanted, I'd have to see what the store had. And the guy brings me a 28-pound turkey. It is now in my refrigerator, and I don't know what to do with such a big turkey for just myself. I mean, it won't go to waste. I'll freeze it, I'll eat it, and I'll send some to my neighbors. But
I guess you can feed the whole apartment building.
Yeah, I think so. I was like, what? This is going to be an all-day cooker.
Maybe you can have some outside for the guy who yelled at you last night.
Maybe, my thought is if I just, keep being nice to him and maybe bring him a hot meal or something, at least leave it outside his door, maybe he'll warm up to the building a little bit.
Like, happy holidays. God bless.
Here, have a meal. Katie, I heard you want to say that you had family that lived in Texas at one time. So my grandparents, my dad's parents, Bibi and Papa, my dad's father was a pastor, and they traveled a lot, but they lived mostly in Round Rock, Texas, and they lived in Tyler for a while, and then I believe they lived outside of Dallas. So they lived several places in Texas, and my cousin is still in Tyler, Texas. My cousin and her parents. We just got a 13-pound turkey my husband is going to smoke, and I'm going to use some of the leftovers for a smoky turkey chowder. That sounds really good,
Yeah.
Kate. My grandparents, my dad's parents, would when they first started out and they got married, they were in seminary school and they didn't have any money virtually at all. So the church gave them a turkey, and that was pretty much that, and eggs was all they had in their refrigerator. And my dad's parents, my grandparents, their parents were coming for Thanksgiving. And so the next morning they got up and they didn't know what to do with to cook breakfast, because they were like, all we've got is eggs, and that's not enough to feed everybody. So they decided to take the leftover turkey and fry it in a skillet, and that's sort of become our family tradition. And boy, is it good! You just get some, and I'm a dark meat person, but you could do this with white meat. You just get it and fry it in a cast iron skillet with some eggs, and it is just so good.
So Nate thinks she'll be supplied with turkey till next Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I don't even know how the guy, he brought all my groceries up at once, so that included a whole sack of potatoes, this ginormous turkey, the milk, and not half and half, but the heavy cream for the potatoes. I don't know how he lifted all of that in one go.
Was this the last turkey there was?
Because I don't need that big of a turkey.
No kidding.
I was very shocked. I was like, okay. Yes, Paige says dark meat is superior. I agree with that. What is your take, Angela?
I like white meat, but I know it's not always the moistest, but I don't know, I don't eat a lot of meat at the holidays anyway. I don't eat a lot of meat.
I mean, I like the turkey, but the sides are really what's in it for me. I love all the sides there. That's my favorite.
Oh, they said Thrift U is live.
Thrift U live?
Oh, they're on.
Now.
All right.
Well, this was fun, Angela. We got to do it again.
Yes, this was fun. Thanks for hopping on. Thanks for everybody for coming. And thanks for joining our chat tonight.
Yes. Bye, guys.
We'll see you over at the Thrift U sale. Night.